After 4 years of sailing around the world, we finally spot our first sharks. Is it safe to snorkel here? Locals, other cruisers and literature tell us that these reef sharks are harmless to humans. Still, we find them quite exciting. Especially the inquisitive white-tip reef sharks. The black-tip reef sharks keep more distance. The reef looks healthy and we wonder if there is a relation with the sharks.
From Gambier we sail to the Tuamotus. We meet Tom and Sonia on Pakiatea. They are marine biologists who promote ocean conservation through the organization Planet Ocean. Tom explains the role of sharks in marine ecosystems.
Of course, many different species of shark, but what they are is kind of the top of the whole food web, so the apex predator that keeps its prey healthy, I would say. So it's because it's what every predator does is catch the weakest and the sick animals first. So the whole population on the general stays healthier and stays stronger. So because you could argue you catch all the sharks, but then you have the fishing fleets and they also control the fish population, so you don't need the sharks. But that's absolutely not how it works. You need a predator in the ocean that specifically takes the weak and sick animals out of the population to keep diseases from spreading and to keep the whole system healthier. A tight food web has evolved over millions of years, and if you just take out a part of it and put it away, the whole thing just basically collapses like a cart house.
Sonia takes us on a dive in Fakarava's South Pass. Hundreds of grey reef sharks swim calmly by. It's exceptional because worldwide sharks are under threat.
I would say the main threat is the big Asian market for shark fin soup, because that's where the bulk of the sharks end up, so the bulk of the shark fins, and it's creating the biggest incentive to catch a lot of sharks. The estimates are there's between 50 to 70, some even say 200 million sharks killed each year, which are staggering numbers if you think about it. Sharks don't reproduce very quickly, and if you continuously take a high number of sharks out of the system, the populations will just plummet, and that's what happened already actually in those places.
So why do we see so many reef sharks here?
French Polynesia has taken some really important steps in terms of that it's actually the biggest shark sanctuary in the world. I think it's nearly like 5 million square kilometers of area, all of the economic exclusive zone of French Polynesia. It's illegal to take sharks and it's illegal to fin. Especially as far as reef sharks are concerned, greys and black tips and white tips, they are doing great here. There's lots of them around because they are not really dangerous, they're no threat to anyone, and they are a big asset for the diving industry, so divers really like them. As far as offshore species are concerned, they are really hard to protect because they travel long distances, and also there is some illegal fishing going on here.
Disturbing reports of illegal fishing underline that better enforcement is needed. French Polynesia's underwater biodiversity is spectacular. Protecting sharks benefits the entire marine ecosystem. It's high time more countries follow suit.
Did you like this video?
And want to see more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on social media, become our patron on Patreon, or subscribe to our email newsletter on our website.